Alright, so what you just saw there is ah, missing. That's what you saw. There you go. So that damage you see there is the Diamondback. And what you're seeing is the reworked Diamondback after title update 9. And I know that there's some best DPS builds out there, and of course, you know, they like to talk about the Eagle Bearer and how great it is, and I'm sure it's fine. And I'm sure it, you know, takes a lot. I mean, it's probably good, you know, which is great. However, and I know you guys don't use a lot of gear sets out there. I don't know. Everybody just seems to like making gold stuff. But I say there's gear sets in the game, and I want to try to use them to the best of their ability. And so I think I found one. I found one I've been playing with for a couple of days. It looks pretty good. So here it is. So got the Diamondback, of course, and the Diamondback has been updated to include hitting an enemy. You know, Diamondback randomly marks an enemy. When you hit that when you hit that enemy, consumes the mark, guaranteeing a crit hit with damage amplified by 20%. A new random enemy is marked afterward or and whenever you reload. After hitting that mark, all shots fired are guaranteed crit hits for 5 seconds. So that's a really nice piece right there, and that's the thing. Guaranteed crit hits for 5 seconds. So any guesses on what I might need in order to do that? Yep, I need crit hit damage. And right now I'm only sitting at 129%. So obviously I could probably be doing a little better, excuse me. But right now I'm sitting at 129. My normal crit hit chance is only 15%. Okay. And nice to see the cap there at 60. So I'm not doing the greatest on crit hit chance. However, here's what I got. I've got the Coyote Mask. Of course, loaded for bear with crit weapon damage, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and mods for crit hit damage. Now, the nice thing about the Coyote is that you and all your allies gain a bonus based on the distance of the last enemy you hit. I am always hitting mostly for 25 meters, somewhere between 15 to 25 meters or 25 meters and beyond. So I'm either getting an extra 10% crit hit damage, crit hit chance, or I'm getting that extra 25% crit hit chance, which really pops off real nice. Now, as you can imagine, tip of the spear, everything else is rolled for weapon damage. I'm still looking for a tip of the spear, obviously, that has a nice, and something other than weapon handling in that middle spot, but right now, that's what I got. And if you're not familiar with tip of the spear, which, why does it say I only have 3 pieces on? Oh, because I'm cheating. I only have 3 pieces on. So I need to take this off and put this on. I actually like this piece right here. I rolled it for skill damage because I use the turret as backup just in case, which helps me out a lot. Okay, so let me see. So my crit hit damage probably went down. Let me see where it's at. Oh no, still 129. Okay, cool. All right, so I have Vigilance on, which is increased total weapon damage by 25%. You take damage and it removes the buff for 4 seconds. Very, very nice piece. Only other, okay, so, oh, I know what I was going to tell you. I was going into Tip of the Spear. So, Tip of the Spear, your signature weapon damage is increased by 10%. Your weapon damage is increased by 10%. Okay? Your specialization, when you kill an enemy with your specialization weapon, it increases your total weapon damage by 20% for 60 seconds. Plus, automatically generates specialized ammo every 60 seconds. Now, when you wear the vest, you get increased aggressive recon weapon damage bonus. Goes from 20% to 40%, which means for that 60 seconds, I have 40% weapon damage plus the 10% weapon damage that comes with the tip of the spear 3-piece. So that means I have 50% weapon damage just from the chest piece and the 4-piece tip of the spear. Okay, now you need to use your signature weapon when you do that. My signature weapon happens to hit for 4.1 million. Okay, so that's pretty nice. Plus it applies bleed. As a backup, I've been really digging the Carbine 7. And this one I have is basically for the overflow. I could switch it out and use, this one here, which actually is pretty nice. But I don't know. Right now it's just kind of secondary what I'm using. I do have assault rifle and rifle damage as my 2 damage outputs.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
The hard-working sap, working 2 jobs, only to get hassled by a corrupt
So
cop on your way
that's
home
it.
to get
That's
some
what I got.
goddamn
That's you saw what I did to, and I'm on challenging. I'm not on hardcore or whatever, or what is it, hardcore? Not on. What's it called? What am I thinking of? Not on heroic. That's what I'm trying to say. Not on heroic, but I'm still managing to easily go through. Well, I shouldn't say easily because they can easily overtake me. But I'm going through and knocking out these enemies with this Diamondback pretty easily. So let's see if we can get a couple more before we end this off. Oh. There it is. 1 minutes. All right, let's see if we can. Okay, so you see that green, that's tip of the spear. Where'd the other one go? Where is he?
Location nearby.
.867. Get this last guy, and will this make it in my 15 minutes of video? Let's see. 2.48. This last guy. Come on. Well, I guess they're just not going to give it to us. All right. Well, that's all right. I think you saw what you needed to see. Thanks a lot for watching.